have. I got some stories for you guys. Okay, we're gonna do some mail today. I've got 1, 2, 3, I think 4 or 5 that I need to open up here for you all. I really appreciate all the ones that have come on board with the pins. If there's any more of you, send me your pin. Let me know where you're at. Send me a pin from the town you're from and country you're from, and it'll come with me out into the trees. So this is my second time shooting. I'm gonna share this clip because I was only okay. It was a strange evening. And my camera's shut off. My camera shut off, so I got about 10 minutes, I think, into talking to the camera. I don't see the back of the screen. All I'm looking at is the lens, the small little lens pointing at me. So I wasn't even aware that the camera had shut off. But in between, I got about 10 minutes of film. But what takes place in those 10 minutes? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I begin to talk about earlier on that evening. I was at my mother's place. My sisters live over there now. 2 of my sisters are there. And I was just getting ready. It was about 11:30 p.m., just before midnight. And I was talking to one of my sisters in one of the rooms there. And there's a window to the left of me, which is facing west. I'm standing in front of this window and I'm talking to her. And I stop in mid-sentence. This orb goes slowly past that window, and it had to be 8 to 10 inches in diameter, and it just slowly went past the window. And when I quit talking, I quickly glanced over to the window, and I just caught the last of it going past the window. I think I freaked out a little bit. I didn't mean to, but I got excited, right? Because there's an orb, but a big one. Like, I haven't seen one that size for many years. And I thought, okay, I said, well, an orb just went past the window. She didn't say much. And I proceeded to say my goodnights, and I came home across the property. Probably over 200 feet. They lived to the north of me here. And so I come home, and I thought, okay, I was feeling it, right? There was high energy. That would have been August 1st. That would have been the night of August the 1st. And I thought, okay, well, I'm going to shoot this video, right? I'm going to do the mail video. I set up all the equipment, and I set up my cameras. And I thought I would shoot it here. This is behind my desk where I do all the magic. Hours of sitting in front of this computer screen. I enjoy it. It's a lot of work, but I do enjoy it. And I turned the cameras on and I began to open packages. I just started to open up the first piece of mail, and I had coyotes. I have my kitchen window, which is it's probably about 10 feet from me here to my right. I had my kitchen window wide open, and there was one lone coyote just outside my house here. Starts howling. Yipping and howling. And at first, the first time I heard it, I thought I heard a whoop. I swear it was a whoop. And then the coyote. There's been a few of you telling me that there are other researchers talking about how the Bigfoot will get the coyotes started. I don't know that, but I have heard that before. And that may have been what happened. The camera didn't pick up the whoop though, right? But I heard it, and then all of a sudden the coyotes start. Then I proceeded to talk and tell the story about what happened over here at my mother's with a great big orb going past the window. I don't see the orbs here, but I feel them, right? I always feel presence, especially when I'm doing this for you guys and talking about Bigfoot, talking about Sasquatch. They just come, and they make an appearance. And so I'm talking about the orb going past my mother's window. I said, I'm not sure if the orbs are here, but I'm pretty like they do come. They usually are here. And as soon as I say that, watch what happens. Watch what happens. I don't know if there's been any orbs here, but most times they are. One or two will visit, and it's just a common occurrence in my house and around the property, right? So they are here. Okay, so thank you, Vicki. Sorry for the interruption. This is the second time of me shooting this video, this male video, and we're going to do it again. Oh my goodness, this last week, it's been kind of stressful with the channel. I don't know if I'm getting a whole bunch of, I haven't checked this subscription, the numbers of subscribers, but it might be new people coming on board, and oh my goodness, I'm dealing with the whole Nephilim cult. I'm going to call it a cult. I have my own theories on that, and I will talk about. That's one of the questions that has come in the mail in the Q&A videos that I'm going to do, was about that, what I thought about that, and my opinion on it. And that might be a whole entire episode, but it'll be okay. And you know, and it's very, I find it very insulting because I'm a good person, right? I believe I'm a good person, and I know good from evil. I know right from wrong. And being an empath, you sense evil more than the average person. You understand those things, and you see things. You also pick up on things. And I would know, being out there with these Sasquatch, if they were evil or going to cause harm or have any ill will feeling towards me or humans. I have received nothing but it's almost an overwhelming feeling of peace and love coming from them. Every clan that I visit, and curiosity and the willing and the wanting to connect with us, but they're afraid to, and I think it's because of how we humans have turned out. I shouldn't say everybody, but you know, the powers, the ones that are in control and in positions of leadership, it's not about us anymore. It's about controlling us. I've got an influx of these individuals coming, some accusing me of faking stuff, and I have people out in the bush in costumes, and then I have people, there was that whole Nephilim thing, asking me why I'm gifting demon spirits. Like I say, they're gonna keep coming for a while. They're coming from places that are conditioning them, right? And throwing out those narratives. And I've said it before, don't be a sheep. You know, don't just follow the herd and believe what you're hearing out there. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of good storytellers, there's a lot of people that are lying to all of us and making up things, they're making things up to suit their own narratives, their own plan or agenda. Even if it's not true, they're making it up so that you listen to it, pay attention, and your curiosity is piqued, and then they'll put out their series or their documentary, or you know, it's all conditioning you for something. They're not telling you the truth, and they're not boots on the ground. They're not out there. These are people, and I know most of you understand this, these are people that are just watching all this stuff. It's an empty theory, is what it is. They're not out here, out there in the trees. And I always say, see you in the trees, because I'm in the trees. I am out there with them. I feel them, I experience them, they come, they're with me, and that's real, right? This is real. I'm not sitting here collecting data from all these other people and channels and programs and then feeding you a theory. right? I'm actually taking you out there with me, and we're experiencing it together. And therein lies the difference, right? Therein lies the difference. These people are coming here, and I'm not sure what they're thinking. They're probably used to all these other things and picking up vibes and energy from all these other channels, and possibly researchers, and or just people that are doing programs and telling other people's stories, and it's not their own thing, right? It's not their own boots on the ground, real-time experiences. And again, therein lies the difference between what I do and what the majority of these other people are doing. But those people are coming to here, and I'm hoping I can change some of their minds. And the ones that are too stubborn and their minds are made up, and they've taken all that and created a belief system out of it, I have to block them, right? Because they don't let up. They're almost militant with their opinions and their beliefs, and they don't waver, right? They won't bend. They become very stubborn as soon as you present an opposite, the other side of that story, the flip side, the other side of the coin. If I put too much energy into that, into those people, into those individuals, I get very tired, and I don't want to be exhausting myself and wasting time with that kind of thing, right? So I have to remove them. I had one individual, anybody that gets pictures that he knows of is clear and it's crisp and clear, where are my clear pictures? And I said, well, I would, because he's calling me a fake, right? Referring to me being a fake. And I said, well, Bigfoot's not going to stand there for a photo and look pretty, right? They don't do that. They move, they shift, they hide, they blend. It's their nature, and it's very difficult to, I've done pretty good. I thank the clans here for actually coming and letting me do this and being there. And we're able to capture some. I don't know how far they will go or how far they will come out. I do have a theory about why they don't come too close to us, and that's in the Q&A as well. So somebody asked me about that, and I will answer that in the Q&A series of videos. And they don't sit still, and if they do sit still, it's very hard to find them. There are times where my camera will not even focus in on them. I see them, I could see them, and my camera is just going in and out. It can't focus, and I'm starting to believe that they are creating something there in between me and them. Not because they understand, the technology with the cameras and how cameras need lights, and but it's almost like, whether it's vibration or energy, they are creating some form of barrier that I can't focus there. I can't focus in on certain spots. My best vocals and my best vocals and sightings and experiences are not documented because I didn't have cameras with me, right? And but I think we're doing pretty good. I think, and it's not. I can't take all the credit for that, because I have to thank some of you, because you guys have helped me out with some of the equipment. But it's the clans, right? If and I've said it before, if they didn't want me to know they were there or see them or hear them, I wouldn't. There would be nothing. But they do, and they are willing, and they're willing to connect, and they're willing to come forward. And I continuously, and I will forever, thank them. We would see nothing, hear nothing. There would be no new structures. There would be no vocals. There would be nothing. It would be, what most non-believers experience. They don't, they just go day to day. They don't want to know that stuff's there, right? So they, like I say, they stay in their bubble, their safe place. They're too afraid. It's all about fear. It's all about the fear factor. But anyway, oh my goodness. That's a little update of my week. It's just been very spiritual with the orbs, and the Bigfoot have come. I have crab apples. I had a friend of mine come and bring me a great big bag of crab apples. It's crab apple season. 2 nights now to the gifting bowl, gone. within a couple hours. And as I had mentioned in previous video, they love the crab apples. They really love them. So I'm glad I've got some, and I'm going to try to get some more. But it's the season, right? And then, there's only a short season to get these crab apples. So I'm going to try to get another box full from somewhere. Quite a few people have crab apple trees. We used to. And I need to put more in the yard. That's one of my plans for them, for the Sasquatch, because they really enjoy the crab apples. All right. But I have a little picture I want to share with you here. When I was at the river. I had left the camera and took the tripod and the gifting bowl. You guys stayed at the camera. I left and went and took it to its location and came back, grabbed the camera and took you guys with me, and we all went down the trail, and I just about got to the opening out that opens out towards the river. And somebody had mentioned about this bush, this place with these trees being not very big. It's big. It's bigger than you think, and where I go in there is kind of at the end of the trail, like the trail that you drive to get in there, and anything south of me and across the river, and it's forest for miles and miles and miles and miles. You can't drive anywhere past where I go. No, it's not just this little small area of trees, right? We're looking at major forest and river and river valley. But anyway, I got to the opening to the water, to where the river bank is, and as I'm coming to the opening there, this little, I don't know if it's a he or a she, was back in the trees, and I want to share those two stills that I was able to get off of that capture, and we will go into the mail. My better eyes ready. Oh, what do I got up here? Okay. Okay, let's get going. I appreciate all of you that sent mail, and I've got a heads up. There's more mail coming, which is a good thing. And again, if there's anybody that wants to come on board, come on board. Send me a pen. Send me a letter. So let's do this. And this is coming from Bruce, Michigan. Bruce from Michigan. Oh, we got a letter. A little letter. Oh, and we got 2 pins. All right. Hey, Robert. Thanks for all you do for us with your videos, because we can't be there. I especially enjoy the white bean standing in the open behind you. Kona, which I haven't seen yet. I haven't seen Kona. But maybe he or she, I still think it may be a male because of the smell, right? I don't smell anything off the females, just in case anybody's wondering. I have never. But the males, I do. And he's young, and there wasn't much smell there, but I could smell him. And but as they get older, right? Because the big male, the patriarch, the one I call the patriarch, yeah, you know when he's around. Oh my goodness, you can't miss it. You can't miss it. My sisters will call me from across the property. They've let me know. And when Mom was still with us too, while I go over there in the morning, she would let me know he was around, or one of the big ones were around. So anyway, sorry. Here are a couple of Michigan pins for your backpack. I know the energy will connect me to the clan. Cheers, Bruce. Cheers, Bruce. Okay, here we go. These are nice. I like these little pins. There's one there. Oh, that one's nice too. Your pins are on my backpack. Our next one is Vicki. Coming from Vicki, and this is in Alabama? Yes. Oh, we got a letter. Huh. Okay, that looks like Washington State. I better read the letter. Okay, greetings, Robert. Love your channel. It's really the best one that I have found. So I don't even watch the others anymore. They're all just a whole lot of nothing. It's crazy how much footage you get, and I think it's because of your approach that makes the difference. The video posted tonight talked about how lonely it can be with really no one to talk to about what you do and about Bigfoot. And I totally get it. I find this topic so fascinating, especially since I found your channel and saw all the photos you get every time you go to your locations. I can't believe how many of them are out there, but I have no one to talk to about it, and it's lonely. I tell my sister and my niece about it sometimes, but they just don't share my enthusiasm about it, or your passion as well, Vicki. I can feel it. I can't believe they don't find it as interesting as I do. Anyway, I'm enclosing my pin to go on your overloaded backpack. I live in Alabama. Okay, yes, Alabama. For the last 2.5 years, but before that, I lived in Washington my whole life. Okay, I understand the Washington pin now. I was born and raised there, and that was home for 58 years. I put my name on the back of it, and I wanted to suggest to other people to do that too, because you get multiple pins from the same states. That's a good idea. It kind of makes it more personal, so it would be like, she's giving an example here, so it would be like Vicki from Washington or Sue from California, etc. I just printed it on my label maker, cut it down, and stuck it on the back. It's just a suggestion. It's kind of fun being part of your channel and the little community of people that follow you. I've never felt any kind of a connection to a channel, and I like it. You have a lot of great subscribers. I did become a member a few months ago, and I'm glad there's something I can do from my living room that helps you continue to do this for us. I do appreciate it, and I know it isn't easy financially, so it feels good to be able to chip in. Okay, well, keep up the great work. I think you're really onto something, even though it seems like the more we start to learn about Sasquatch, the more mysterious they are. They're really on a higher level than we are. Sincerely, Vicki. You are so correct. When I think I get it and I understand something and I know it, they'll throw something in the mix. It's like, hey, no, I was wrong. And I have to just step back and reset and open up, and they will teach us. We're the students. We are the students. Thank you, Vicki. Your pin is on my backpack, or my front pack, or my flute pack. I've got a lot of gear, and I've got flute bags, and I've got now a front pack thanks to Doreen, and my backpack, and I've got some of my hats, and we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Jaylen from Tasmania. Oh my goodness, I got one coming all the way from Tasmania. Tasmanian devil. The little Tasmanian devil freaks me out. He kind of freaks me out. Oh my goodness, there's 3 pins here. 3 pins. And a letter. 2 letters. Let's see, how does this work now? Okay. Dear Robert, these are pins from Tasmania, where I am currently living, and these and many other beautiful creatures live in and around my property. I wanted to get a Tassie tiger, but it wasn't as nice as these. I will keep looking. I chose the Warta. I think that's a flower, the flower. In loving thoughts for you and your mom. I'm sure the forest people are here. I love that the power of all your friends around the world protected you from that fire. Love and best wishes, Jaylen and Rose. And there's a second letter here. Check this. You may not want to read all of it out. I'll leave that up to you. But I will. I'll read it. Hi, Robert. If you are reading this, then these well-traveled pins have finally reached you. This is their second trip. Oh my goodness. Their second trip to Canada. Australia Post printed the form and messed up with the address, but at least we had a laugh about the snail mail. I am from WA and now live in Tasmania. I have quolls, devils, wombats, and wallabies. Is that echidnas? And platypus that visit my property. I absolutely love nature. The Warta pin is for you in loving memory of your mom. And I thank you for what you do. You have enriched my life with what I learned from you. And your videos have helped me through some tough and lonely times. I 100% believe in you and what you show us. The people that think you are crazy haven't woken up yet. I am also an empath. I can't understand how people that have judged you can't see how genuine you are. What you do is fascinating, eye-opening, and exciting. I met a couple who were opal miners. They had a file of photos of a family of Australian Sasquatch, the Yowie. That is how I become interested and wanted to find out more. I have just met a man that has seen the Tasmanian tiger, and he puts out cameras to film them. I would love to go bush. I'd love to go bush with him, and while he looks for the T-tigers, I look for structures of Yowie. Hope you can read my writing, as I am camping at the moment on the east coast of Tasmania, and I don't have a table to lean on. Hope you like the pins. Warm wishes, Jaylen. You're camping? Oh my goodness, I want to go camping. I want to go camp in, there's a couple of these places that I go to that I would love to go and just spend like 3 or 4 days there, and 3 nights. It would be interesting because I have went to those areas at night and there's a lot of activity. Here are those pins. Here's the pins. Here's the little Tasmanian devil. I was just talking about him because he kind of freaks me out. The little devil and the quoll. And here is that Warta. Thank you very much, Jaylen. Your pins are on my pack. Very nice. Very, very nice. And I thank you. And I'm glad I've helped you through something. Something. I really wish I talk to my family about it all the time, my sisters, and I wish if I had the money or the resources or, if I could build cabins. And there is a couple of places that I go to where I would put cabins. And I would every so often bring some of you guys up here if I could. Just so you could experience it and hear these things with your own ears, like go with me, boots on the ground. I feel blessed and fortunate to be able to do this, right? To be able to go out there and but I think more people could. I think they got to open themselves up to it and approach it differently, and realize that be humble and kind, right? You'll get a lot further with them. Drop our egos, right? Drop our egos. Our delusions of superiority. Throw that all out the window. Throw that out the door and shed yourself of those things, and then go in and just be kind. And I think things will change very fast. Okay, this is Edie. Hi, Edie. And this is coming from Ohio, Toledo, Ohio. I think there's a picture. Always peeking and looking and behind trees and over rocks and places. It's almost like they understand their surroundings so good that they know exactly where to sit, that they blend in. Knowing yourself so well, your colors, what you look like, that and seeing an area of forest and understanding fully that if you go stand in that certain spot, nobody will see you. Okay, quit rambling. Oh my goodness, I get talking. Oh, the Hawking Hills. The Hawking Hills. That's a very beautiful pin. I better read. There's a card here and that. Oh, look at these though. I think, you know what? I might use one of these for my mouse pad. For my mouse? Very nice. I like those. I better read the letter. Pretty card. A nice pretty card. With trees on it. I'm in the trees. Ooh, okay. And this has come from Edie. Hi, Robert. We saw this tree card and thought of you. My daughter Charlotte and I are from Toledo, Ohio, and so look forward to Swan Lake Bigfoot. We, like you, would rather be in the trees. We love your kind, gentle nature, and so do the Sasquatch. We believe it's why they share themselves with you. They can feel your good intentions. They shine through. We too talk to all the woodland creatures. I enjoy peeping back to the birdies too, and I say, I hear you. Crows always talk to my daughter and I when they see us. It makes us feel special. We both send our love and healing to help you find comfort and peace after your mom's passing. She is always with you and always will be. My fiance's sudden passing taught me that. My condolences, Edie, on losing your fiance. I find healing walking in the woods and communing with nature, and I hope you do too. I do. Very much so. We went on our return trip to Hawking Hills. Okay, that's Hawking Hills. But no cabin slaps. Oh my goodness, that's right. No cabin slaps this time, but had amazing time. It's beyond beautiful there. The pin we're sending is from there, not Toledo, but represents Ohio. We think its design depicts him and his lifestyle well. My daughter saw the potholders and said, I have to get him these. He will love them, and I do love them. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you for allowing all of us to go along with you. See you in the trees, Edie and Charlotte. Very nice. Yeah, that's a very pretty, nice pin. Very good. Very good. Last but not least, I got a little box here. And this one is coming Bethany. Hi, Bethany. I've been corresponding back and forth with many of you on Facebook Messenger, which I love. You can talk a little bit more on there than you can in the comment section on the channel. My throat was getting dry. I talk too much. Oh, that's a nice hat. Pacific Northwest. Got a Sasquatch on there. And some dried cherries. I love it that you guys are sending me dried cherries. What is this? Gluten-free. Oh my goodness. Bigfoot chili mix. Hey, is there a recipe in the back? Bigfoot chili mix. Yep, there is. Bigfoot chili recipe. I'm gonna make some chili. Yeah, maybe I'll get my sister across the way here to do. She makes good chili. Oh, and Bigfoot sticker card. I'll post. I better read this. Okay, where's my glasses? Sending love from the PNW. From the PNW. Okay. Robert, greetings from Washington State. Thank you for all the hard work and time you put into your videos. Every video is like revisiting an old friend. I had a Bigfoot experience with my family when I was 4 years old in 1979 in Oregon. I was only 4 years old when we had our first one too, Bethany. Hope this package brings a smile to your face. Thanks again. See you in the trees. Warmest wishes, Bethany. It's a little box. Oh, it's a Washington pin. Wooden. Oh, it's a nice wooden pin. Real wood pin. Cascade. Provisions. Cascade. Those are the mountains there, right? Cascade. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Bethany. Okay. And, oh, what is this? Very nice. What does that say? Washington, the Evergreen State. That too has a Bigfoot on there. Very nice. Your pin is on my pack. Thank you very much. Thank you for everything. All of you, thank you for everything. That is it for our mail day. That is it for the mail. And as I said before, as I mentioned earlier, if there's any more that want to come on board, send me a pin and a little bit of a letter, where you are, who you are, where you're from, and it'll come with me into the trees. There is an energy coming with those pins, because a part of you guys are in it. Whether you believe that or not, I believe it's the truth, because you're holding it. There's thoughts there, and there's thoughts with them when you put them in that mail, that envelope, and you're thinking about sending that to me. And I know you're thinking about the Sasquatch as well as you send it off on its way. That's there in the pin. All right, I will leave it there, and we will see you in the trees real soon. And now I got all the bowls up, right? All of these locations have their gifting sites, and we don't have to worry about that now. I can just go take the gifts and we can go visit. Everybody take care. Bye for now.